Hi guys, my name's Zavai. I'm a 7-figure paper lead autistic Chinese agency owner. As you can see in the last 2 months, give or take, right, we spent around 100 on this specific account, generating leads for 150 bucks and selling them for $250 to $400 depending on geography as well as qualification. And in this video, I'll be dropping one of the most gate-kept secrets in the paper lead community, which is a list of the highest performing advertisers on this whole planet. Because essentially, you can take the advertising formats that they are winning with and recreate those ads within your own vertical. That's what top creators within pay-per lead, affiliate marketing, or ecom are doing, right? They're not reinventing the wheel. They are taking a winning scripts within their industry that they've tested out on, right? And basically putting that winning script into different advertising formats. Now this is a list that you will want to screenshot, so follow the channel, screenshot it. I don't know what you do with it, but note it down because I scripted this together in the last 6 months and some of them have killer ads. I'm talking about some of the biggest ecom brands in the world, and their ads can definitely also be applied within industries of pay-per lead, right? So if we were to take Primal Queen, for instance, and take a look at this.
Though she hadn't changed a thing, Buffalo.
We got a seasonal Mother's Day sale, right? So within pay-per lead, that can also be applied in some sort of like seasonal I don't know, seasonal offer that you can apply, and then 4 free gifts, 1 month free, right? It's like kind of a wrap, and this kind of wrap makes it stand out a bit more. Doesn't look like an advertisement, right? That's certainly a small thing that also can be applied within the pay-per lead verticals. I'm talking about anything related to like home services, whatever vertical it may be, right? You just gotta get creative here and really, you know, take one concept that's working and apply it to another within your own market, essentially.
Hump forming at the base of her neck, night sweat soaked.
Putting all of the pain points within the first 10 seconds.
Through the sheets by 2.
And it really catches attention how it's a singing ad. It's not even an ad that is like talking. So this is something that's known as an audio hook, right? And it's just, I'm making some fancy shit up, but it's just them being different within the sounds. Some people also do whisper ads, so the voice layover really catches you off guard because you never hear like in ads where people whisper into you, so it's like kind of ASMR, and it just catches people off guard. The same goes with the singing, right? Because here they might have just used Suno, which is an AI music generator, and layered it on top of 11 Labs, and you guys probably know what that is.
2 a.m. Wired but exhausted, heart just wouldn't rest. Skin so thin it bruised from barely anything. Hair falling out in clumps in the shower drain, carrying water weight from her ankles to her head. Anxiety that hit her like a weight was missing. Marie's uterus heart.
And some of these statics also hit home, right? You just have very, very ICP specific benefits that are listed, specifically for women who are like fitness, very into fitness, right? And there's like an offer. So a lot of these undeniable like offers can also be applied to within industries of pay-per lead, and you just got to make the connection, right? Not always it works, but it's always worth a try because these people have tested like 2,000 ads, and those are the 2 that are getting the most traffic, and they might not be the most successful, but they're definitely proven, or else they wouldn't spend so much on them. And as you would know, Meta filters by the ads that are viewed the most, right? And if you want to go one step further, you can also check the comments of the ads using a tool like adspy.com. And I usually use GetHook to save these ads, so it's like a free combination ad research stack. And I also have Foreplay, which allows me to access another 50 million ads if I want, and I just scroll sometimes for fun. And now for Hollow Alpaca Socks, they have some insane AI generated like music. I don't know if it's
pair of compression. This is what happens to
insane hook, right? We got an AI generated human that's half water, half whatever that is.
a working man's legs when he wears one pair of compression socks every shift for 30 days straight. Day 1, he pulls on a pair of hollow socks before his shift. Inside his legs, something has already begun. The graduated compression starts squeezing his calves, gently at the top, firmer at the ankle. His veins, the ones his body has been struggling to
Do you see how this is all AI? But it's so visual that it hooks people immediately. I've seen that in Paper Lead as well. Check out the MedV video. I made a pretty like the most popular analysis on the whole internet about it. The company that did 400 million within the first year of business with two brothers, right? The one person billion-dollar business, as Sam Altman predicted, is a Paper Lead model attached to a dropshipping infrastructure. Go check it out if you're hardcore about learning Paper Lead. And specifically, what we can see here is that, you know, it's just very, very like slow moving, but it explains the scientific benefits in a way that's believable. I'm sure everything they say here is true as well. And it's super long, so it builds a crazy amount of trust before they buy, right? And that's what we want with our prospects. I've seen also 5-minute ads in Paper Lead that just like, they just do crazy well.
push blood
Because it builds trust, right? And that's what marketing is, building trust.
through, finally get help. Day 3, the heavy feeling that usually hits him by lunch doesn't come. That
heavy feeling, like pointing out, you know, familiar feelings in ads is such a goated example. That can also be within your specific industry and pain point, right? For my industry, in the car insurance vertical industry, for instance, that would be having to make a police report. That's like, it's like $20, but it's so tedious, you know, it takes a bunch of time.
throbbing in his calves on the drive home, quieter. He takes the socks off at night, and there are no
And it's more of a storytelling. It's not really selling you. It's mainly telling a story about how this one guy basically changed up his pain point with these socks, right? So a lot of things you can take into account when with these really good ecom brands and just replicate it for your own industry with a different script and different b-roll. Some of these you can basically put into ChatGPT, tell me, okay, make this app but for my industry with this value proposition and reversing these types of risks and pain points for my specific ICP. Should definitely research your ideal customer profile in your specific industry, meaning you want to know their pain points, know their life so good you could tell their, like, you could actually like scream their mother's name, right? You want to really dive into the psychology behind your specific market. It's going to help you a lot creating these ads, right? And what I really also want to give you as a last point to keep the video short is that a lot of these top performing brands, you can't just tell Claude or AI to scrape the top 50 performing ads within all of these brands that are spending like hundreds of millions per year on Meta, and then you can kind of be telling where the industry trends are going, what the overall consumer census is on which ad frameworks work well, right? Is it UGC? Is it, for instance, like these AI claymation ads, right? Is it more like personalized, you know, talking head videos? Is it more static images? And ecom really translates to Paper Lead as well, because we're essentially both trying to sell different kinds of things to people, right? In like Paper Lead, it's more about services, but also in ecom, it's basically products. So I hope this video was helpful. And if you guys have any questions and want to work with me on one-on-one on building your Paper Lead empire, DM me on Instagram or Telegram. I'll be seeing you soon.